Some very special visitors here with us today supporting a very important mission. This is Heart Warrior, 7-year-old Sam, his mom Amanda Dwyer. They live in McFarland.
Hi.
And they're joined by Dr. Colleen Witzenberg. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. Can we say your hair is amazing, bud?
Yes.
Love it. Love it.
Thank you.
So you're here to talk about the Children's Heart Foundation and the Milwaukee Congenital Heart Walk. Let's start by talking about you, Sam. How are you?
Good.
Good. You look great. We're excited to have you here. And can you tell us a little bit about his heart journey?
Sure. So when I was pregnant with Sam, I found out at my 22-week ultrasound that there was maybe some abnormalities. So I went and had a fetal echo ultrasound done, and at that point they determined that they diagnosed him with aortic valve stenosis.
Okay.
So at that point we started doing lots of research to figure out where we should deliver. At the time we were living in Chicago, and we chose the Herma Heart Institute in Milwaukee. So he was delivered there August 18th of 2016. And the very next day he had balloon catheterization. So he has aortic valve stenosis. And it's basically like a little pinprick of a hole is what his aortic valve was. So the blood just wasn't flowing through there quite right. And the balloon helped pop that open. He stayed about 12 days in the hospital and hasn't needed any intervention since.
And you're doing great now, right? Well, you look good, and we're so happy that you're here today to talk about your story. The Children's Heart Foundation will be hosting its annual Milwaukee Congenital Heart Walk on October 1st. It's in Milwaukee, but it is open to everyone. So tell us more about the walk.
Sure. So yes, it's on Sunday, October 1st at the Milwaukee County Zoo. This will be the third year that we're at the zoo. We did start in 2019, just downtown Milwaukee. Then obviously 2020 hit. So this will be our third year in person at the zoo. So far we have 20 teams registered with about 140 walkers. And a lot of them are from around the state. I was just taking a look the other day. We've got Middleton and Mount Horeb represented. Lots of Milwaukee, even into northern Illinois and northern Wisconsin. So the goal is $40,000. Last year we did raise $43,000, which was amazing. And we're on track to get there again this year. We're really excited and so happy for all the support we're having.
Yes. The mission of the Children's Heart Foundation is to advance diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of congenital heart defects by funding the most promising research. Dr. Witzenberg, your research benefited from that, so can you talk about that?
Yeah, so the Children's Heart Foundation funds research through sort of 4 mechanisms, right? They have independent funding. They also partner with different organizations like the American Academy of Pediatrics and the Cardiac Networks United. Our group was funded through a partnership with the American Heart Association. So I applied for a grant. It was reviewed through a peer review process, and we were awarded funding. So it's really great. We've been really researching sort of how the change in flow and pressure in the heart is going to impact development and growth in children, and how a treatment might make that better or alter that growth and development.
Well, it's really incredible the work that you're doing, the work that so many people are doing, and that this Heart Walk will fund. And Sam, anything that you want to say to everyone about getting out there and supporting you guys in the Heart Walk?
Well, you get to see the cool animals.
Okay, at the zoo. It's at the zoo, right? Well, we are so happy that you're here today to share your story, and we appreciate you being a voice for other kids with congenital heart defects. It's so good to see you. And the Milwaukee Congenital Heart Walk is coming up October 1st at the Milwaukee County Zoo. We'll post information on how you can get involved on our website.